Purchasing items is a lot more complicated than you might imagine. The mere act of buying something is often influenced by social psychology. Some purchase a luxury handbag from a designer as the run-of-the-mill Tuesday afternoon. Spending thousands of dollars at a high-end boutique is a common event for them. There is no denying the grand appeal that luxury goods have. After all, with luxury items, everything is different. The leather is soft, the logo is flashy, but the price can be off-putting. Those who can afford luxury items daily without breaking the bank or getting entrenched in debt are those with high-paying jobs, successful businesses, or family fortunes. Despite knowing all of this, many people continue to build a pit of debt for themselves by constantly purchasing super expensive items and desiring the luxurious and exclusive experience. So, what makes people want to buy luxurious items, no matter the consequence? In this video, we'll be investigating the psychology of super expensive items. With a huge price tag slapped on several items, it only makes sense that a certain class of people goes for the high-end items, but that is not often the case. Consumers are not always rational with their purchases all of the time. Someone rational will act following the size of his or her pockets within reason and logic. However, several behavioral studies show that humans are not rational beings at all. These studies also show that many consumers purchase luxury goods even when they're not in a position to do so. The proof of this school of thought is evident in the high rates of consumer debt that many Americans deal with. No matter how you look at it, it's pretty clear that many consumers do not act in their best financial interest by purchasing high-end luxury goods that they can barely afford. Even when presented with a high-quality and durable handbag with a moderate price tag at $100, many people will still opt for the high-end luxury bag that will set them back thousands of dollars. It does not matter that both bags perform the same function and are relatively the same in terms of quality. One of the reasons why people would rather purchase high-end and expensive items over their cheaper counterparts is the human tendency to overemphasize the positive elements of a product and ignore the disadvantages. A good example of this phenomenon is consumers of the products made by Apple. Although there is no proof that the new releases of iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers released by Apple are technologically superior or even unique when compared to their counterparts, many people wait for overnight releases and spend hundreds and thousands of dollars purchasing their products. This is even though there are cheaper options available that offer the same function. In fact, in terms of technological advancement and superiority, many tech experts would choose Samsung phones over iPhones. Microsoft Corporation and Xiaomi also make great phones at a relatively cheaper price. Despite the plethora of better options in terms of price and technological advancement, Apple still has its brand of loyal followers, and they seem to be growing with each new release. Despite the many options out there, many people would rather go into debt to purchase the new iPhone than go for a cheaper option, because those phones do not have the luxury brand that Apple carries. Non-luxury goods are often considered inferior by so many people under them being non-luxury. This perception has nothing to do with the characteristics and qualities of the products themselves. This perception then leads to a warped conclusion that the higher-priced goods are better quality. This irrational logic leads them to believe that with higher-priced goods, what you pay for is what you get, disregarding whether or not the goods are better than their more affordable counterparts. Costly items and expensive goods are often considered to be high-quality, exclusive, custom-made goods that offer more to their consumers than their cheaper counterparts. Even though there is no proof that expensive means better, many people would still consider expensive things to be better and more effective, even when they are no different from their cheaper counterparts. According to a study conducted by scientists at the California Institute of Technology and Stanford United, there are changes to the human brain when they discover they are making use of expensive items. The study showed that people believe that the taste of wine is better when they're told it is expensive. An MRI scan of the brain revealed that they do enjoy it more when they think that the wine is indeed more expensive. Similar results were observed in another study, when a placebo was used in place of an analgesic. The participants who took the pill that was supposedly worth $2.50 said that they felt more pain relief than when they took the pill worth only 10 cents. However, both pills were identical placebos. Another reason why people would break the bank to purchase super expensive items can be associated with self-esteem. Low self-esteem can prompt people to purchase luxury items whether or not they can afford them. Several consumers associate owning luxury goods with boosting their self-esteem and giving them a sense of belonging. With online shopping on the rise, many people can purchase a $500 scarf at the click of a button, whether or not they can afford it. As many people consider shopping therapeutic, luxury goods are considered the ultimate retail therapy. The internet has made luxury items easily accessible for impulse shopping, and that has further propagated the idea that luxury items are special indeed. Many shoppers feel a sense of accomplishment when they purchase luxury goods. They consider it a reward for accomplishing set goals and meeting certain deadlines. By treating themselves to something that they cannot normally afford, the consumers would rather choose luxury items over the normal, reasonably priced quality counterparts. Rather than save money with a fake Rolex, many people would rather pay full price for an authentic Rolex, even when they look the same. Although they look the same, the owner will know that they're not quite the same, and would rather purchase an authentic luxury good, like a high-end watch, over a fake look-alike. This does not seem like a rational choice. If the point of purchasing luxury goods is to show off to others, then why wouldn't customers just buy a fake when that will do the trick just fine? Well, according to researchers at Vail, the quest for authenticity is something humans develop since childhood. A study conducted tried to convince children that a cloning machine had produced their favorite toy. The study discovered that most children refused to accept the duplicate as the original. It was discovered that the sentimentality of the item is one of the reasons why we seek authenticity. The sentimentality can occur in the form of memory or feeling that comes from having purchased a genuine luxury good. That means that for some people, treating themselves to a pair of fake Christian Louboutin brand boots is just not the same, and not at all as special. According to research conducted by Michael Norton, a psychologist and professor of business administration at Harvard Business School, price and perception have a huge influence on purchasing decisions of consumers. If an item is reportedly twice as expensive, it is assumed to be twice as good. Norton's research indicated that as humans, we are motivated to splurge because our happiness can be boosted by having new experiences. This is why many people might choose a 5-star restaurant for a new experience, rather than the safe and predictable 3-star option. It is also the reason why people choose to save up and go out all splurging during events like birthdays and anniversaries. Following that line of logic, Norton analysed why people are constantly purchasing very expensive items and new expensive experiences. There is an extra boost when you increase the quality of the experiences. So a $10,000 whiskey bottle may be twice as pleasant as a $5,000 whiskey bottle, because it's an exceptional experience. Some people are constantly searching for uniquely leisure experiences, even when it might be less pleasurable, to build out an experiences column. By collecting awesome memories, consumers experience a sense of achievement and progress, and also improve their self-esteem. Wow. People purchase luxury goods for a variety of reasons. Most of those reasons are not at all logical, but attached to emotions. Even when the purchase of a luxurious item does not have the most financial sense, many consumers would rather go into debt purchasing luxury items rather than purchase a cheaper item of the same quality. Perhaps by understanding the psychology of super expensive items, many people will be able to deal with their constant desire to choose only the expensive and give the cheaper alternative of great quality a try as well. So, tell me, do you spend lavishly on luxury items? If so, at what point of income do you think it is justifiable? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for weekly luxury content. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.